Nello scorso episodio siamo riusciti a isolare il contenuto del veleno, che fa impazzire il soggetto e lo uccide per arresto cardiaco. Sulle tracce quindi di un noto chimico assassino ci dirigiamo alla prigione, che, nell'ala di massima sicurezza, ospita il nostro soggetto. Il direttore della prigione decide quindi di affidarci un lasciapassare per permetterci di parlare con quest'uomo. Buona visione. Benvenuti a tutti, questo è Lius Games e oggi siamo tornati con il Testamento di Sherlock Holmes. Con questa musica che sentite che fa veramente paura possiamo iniziare, direi subito, dai, non perdiamo tempo. Usciamo di qui. Andiamo a far vedere il lasciapassare al signor secondino, robo, coso, come volete chiamarlo. Io lo chiamerò Robby. Ehi Robby.
Sorry, sirs. I'm on duty.
Sì, potrei fargli vedere il lasciapassare.
Sorry, sirs. I'm on.
No, non è fuori servizio. Quindi, dai. Bene.
Ah, you've got a pass for the high security area.
Sì.
It's the door at the end. Go ahead.
Bene. La sezione di massima sicurezza. Devo fare una buona inquadratura. Mamma mia. Sì, scusate se vi sto facendo vomitare con la telecamera, però non è colpa mia.
Leads to the high security area, where the most dangerous
Ok. Apri.
closed.
Bene, allora torniamo indietro. Spiegate. Ditemi.
My name is Peter James, Chief Warden, and this is Deputy Warden O'Sullivan.
Salve.
I imagine I will find Hans Schielmann behind these bars in the basement.
Yes, the high security cells are down there.
Is this the only access?
Yes, there was a second door at the end of the main hall, but it's been blocked up as a security measure.
Thank you,
Ok.
Chief Warden.
At
Grazie.
your service. If you require further information, Warden Mackenzie will help you. He's at his post in the basement.
Grazie. Il grande
Mr.
detective.
Holmes, I am a huge admirer of yours. I have followed all your cases and successes with the greatest interest.
What
Grazie.
enthusiasm. Have you ever thought of a career in the police force?
Have I thought about it? It's my dream. And I'm going to try my chance once this establishment closes down. I'm studying hard for the examination to get into police school.
Ah, bravo. Prigionieri.
Tell me about the prisoners, Warden James.
We only have a few. As you might be aware, the days of this place are numbered. Therefore, we no longer receive new prisoners. Those who are already here are among the most dangerous in London. We have 3 at the moment. Hans the Rat Killer and the Flint Brothers.
The Flint brothers.
Yes, 2 rather simple-minded maniacs who detest one another despite their relation. They massacred their parents and decapitated their neighbors.
Ah,
It took more than 9 policemen to overpower them. See you later, Mr. Holmes.
fammi passare però adesso.
This device must be the alarm.
Ok. Spero che non lo sentiremo mai suonare. Nel caso, ai ripari. Dai,
The guards must spend long hours.
va bene. Scendiamo un po'. Bene.
Here's the famous high security area.
Warden Mackenzie, at your service, sir.
Good morning, Warden. I have a pass which allows me to speak with prisoner Hans.
Very well. It is the cell at the end to your left. I'd advise you to walk in the middle of the corridor.
Sì, come nelle prigioni di massima sicurezza d'altronde. E se mi avvicino?
Hey, brother. Lucky for you that they caught you before I rearranged your dirty little rat's face.
Ok.
What should we do next?
You've been lucky.
Ok. nessuno. Sì, ricordiamoci che sono solo 3 prigionieri, perciò questa è la stanza giusta. Hans, salve. Ci
Hans
rincontriamo.
Schielman, I require some information from you.
So, who do we have here? The celebrated Sherlock Holmes himself. Do you know that for all the time I have spent rotting in here, you are my first and only visitor?
Che bella
I
vocina.
think this is cause for celebration. A confrontation between two geniuses, two extraordinary minds.
I am afraid that you are not quite as great a chemist as you believe you are, Mr. Schielman. I will not say that you never were. No, it was certainly true once. But you see, while you are whiling away your days in here, it appears that someone on the outside is at the point of surpassing you, if that is not already the case.
Yes, I heard about that. A chemical poison that eats away at the flesh and provokes hysteria. I recognize talent when I see it, but it's only a matter of time before I win back my laurels, believe me.
What can you tell me?
That depends on what you can bring to me.
What do
Informazioni.
you want?
Do you know why I am treated so harshly? For my meals, I am given nothing but a hunk of bread. And even then, not just any sort. The...
Get to the point.
Never interrupt me! Where was I? Oh yes, the bread. Did you know that with a little rye yeast, a pinch of moss, certain cockroach secretions, just enough light and damp, with a few other ingredients that I will keep quiet about, I succeeded in poisoning half the staff here. Unfortunately, a little something was omitted, which would have made the results fatal. Instead, it merely caused acute attacks of stress and powerful hallucinations. Even so, I got a great laugh out of watching them cry like babies when they saw their most primitive fears materializing before them.
Questo tizio mi
You
piace.
are a monster, Mr. Schielman.
Thank you.
It wasn't a compliment.
But of course it was! You others, you ordinary, narrow-minded people, you are afraid of anything that you cannot comprehend. You call me a monster because what you find impossible to face is just the slightest fraction of my genius. If by monster you mean someone who is nothing like you, then it is a compliment.
Penna.
What do you need?
Very little. Just something to write with. You see, my brain races like an engine with too many thoughts. I see them crackle and explode into thousands of formulae right in front of me. What a torture not to be able to write them down. What a hell to see them vanish just as quickly as they appear to me. Just bring me something that I can write with.
That's all. That seems an easy enough request to fulfill.
But listen, I don't want a vulgar inkwell and a pigeon's feather. No, I need material fit for my talent. I want my ink pen. Bring it to me, and I will be happy to pass on to you a little of my knowledge of modern chemistry.
Where is it?
It was confiscated upon my arrival here. I suppose it might be in my locker, in the locker room. Leave me now, and don't come back without my ink
pen.
pen.
Ok. Arrivederci.
See you soon, Mr. Holmes.
Bene. Io non gliela darò mai la penna, lo sapete di già. Secondo me, conoscendolo, cioè guardatelo lì, di sicuro dentro c'è qualche materiale, sostanza chimica velenosa, potentissima, per cui può uccidere tutti, eccetera. Io la smonterei, gliela rimonterei, la guarderei bene prima di dargliela, perché secondo me, ve l'ho detto, è veleno. Ora, vorrei tenere gli episodi sui 10 minuti, perciò direi che questo episodio, a parte che è venuto abbastanza bene, quindi non dovrò fare grandissimi tagli, signor Watson stia fermo. No, è un esperimento scientifico, stia fermo. Dicevo, io direi che potrei anche concludere qui l'episodio, andiamo avanti con calma, non c'è fretta. Spero che abbiate gradito la visione del Signore con la voce un pochino strana e se non la smette di girare io lo picchio. Bene, ci vediamo nel prossimo episodio, spero che questo vi sia piaciuto anche se non è molto lungo e niente, ciao!